Hello everyone, this is Adi from tarotforlifecoaching.com, and this is a weekly reading for Aries for the week starting the 27th of February till the 5th of March 2017. So this is a reading for Aries for the coming week, the 27th of February till the 5th of March. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been watching and commenting and subscribing. It's been a real joy to connect with you in that way. Thank you so much. It's so much appreciated. And also this is going to be the last reading for a week because I'm away for the week after that. So I'm not going to do a weekly reading for the following week, because I will be away and I have no access really to internet or electricity for that matter. So it's going to be like that. So we're going to have a slight break in between, and I will be back shortly after that. So I've just taken an angel card and also taken goddess card for your weekly reading. And I'm going to take that one. So let's have a look, Aries, what this week, what the general energies are for this week. Please be mindful that these are general readings, so it's not going to fit exactly for everybody the same way, and also not to the same extent. So just apply it where you can to your own life. And but if you do want something specifically for you, then it would be better to have a private reading. So let's have a look just generally at the tarot cards first, Aries. So we're starting the week with the Princess of Cups. Now the Princess of Cups is a very dreamy character. Cups stand for anything to do with relationships, feelings, emotions, emotional connections to people, to things, to animals. And and also the Princess of Cups is, the princess really is the youngest energy in the hierarchy of the cup family, and she's a young energy, so she's a passionate, forthright person who wants to feel fulfilled emotionally and who's going for it, is really want to achieve it. And the feeling is that she's already got a lot of the fulfillment there. It's a real sense of feeling settled, feeling calm, not feeling rushed into any particular relationship or anything like that. It feels like things are pretty stable, but there's more ground to be covered. And this person is very passionate about that, is very connected emotionally to the things she enjoys, and to the people she loves. And he, obviously, because it's a general reading, so it applies for males the same way. And just really this beautiful, lovely connection with your heart center. So that's a beautiful energy to start the week with, coming into the week. And we're progressing to the moon in reverse. So the moon energy is a very intuitive energy. It's a very, obviously it's covered, it's nighttime, it's dark, and a lot of things cannot be seen yet. And there is a bit like that this week going on for you in terms of your emotional life. That is, there is a lot going on behind the surface in your heart, I would feel. There is a sense of maybe you're brewing on something, and it's definitely not the time to really race forward in terms of connecting with other people or starting new relationships. It's about finding your way, feeling your way through it really, and to check if you are just starting with the relationship, just to take it very gentle and to not rush into things really, just to take your time and to use your intuition to feel it out, you know, and not make any commitments that you don't feel totally ready for, because the Princess of Cups the tendency is to rush into things, but actually the moon in reverse is saying you need to take your time with this. You really need to make sure that you sense how you're connecting with this person or with the situation, you know, because if it's not to a person, the connection, it is to something that you love. And there may be a sense of wanting to rush into it initially and feeling very passionate about it. And in that sense. But there is a sense like hold back a little bit, just feel your way through it before you jump in, calm the situation down a little bit. Because the Star also is a beautiful, beautiful card here to end the week in, where you are the center really of your own universe, as everybody is, of course. And there is this sense of beauty and connection to your inner star, to who you really are, but it is still dark. It's still, it's not the sun card. And the star card is very beautiful, but it is very under the surface still. It's in your heart center. It's not necessarily shining out there into the world so much. It is very gentle, and there's a beautiful balance in this card, and an enjoyment, and there is so much to develop still here, because we have the lotus flower here, which is obviously a sign of spiritual connection. And the spread feels to me here that it is time to really sense in your heart center where you are, where you want to go, to take that time to really reflect on your inner core center without jumping into things, even if you feel very passionate about it in the start of the week. Just to really be gentle with the energy that is there, because it's not the time to rush into anything like that. But it's a beautiful time for self-reflection and to find your core, and to connect also with your spiritual side and your intuition, because your intuition, if you don't watch out, it will be pushed out of the way, and you want to go forward with this passionate, loving energy towards something or somebody. And the advice from the cards really is just to not do that, just to calm things down, to really connect with your heart center and allow your intuition to tell you which way to go, rather than just forcing towards something that feels very attractive to you at the start of the week. And because there's a lot of beauty to be found. But the Six of Swords, this is your guidance card or the overall energy of the week, is in reverse. And again, it's saying, normally this card is about going forward, leaving things behind and making a new beginning, really, just to be very brave about letting things go. And it is in reverse in this reading. So again, it's about saying stay put, don't rush into things, don't leave everything behind, just be careful with the passionate energy that may well be playing out at the beginning of the week. And it's beautiful energy. It's just saying, just don't rush into things. Make sure you also use your head, not just your heart. And then this whole situation can play out very beautifully, and you can really connect with your inner self, but also with the people around you and with the animals around you and nature. And it's a very intuitive energy here in this spread, where you can just reflect on things rather than take acute action. But obviously, if life presents action and it needs to be done, then you need to listen to that. But in your heart, you can still have a stillness there. You can still have a stillness and still be very active in this world. So you have this inner stillness and this inner connection and this inner sense of reflection on things, on how you want to feel in the day, what actions you want to take, how you are responding to people. So it's a very intuitive place that you can be in for most of the week. And the warning is not to rush into things, because you just feel very strong about it and feel very passionate about it. And if we then look at your angel guidance card, it says manifestation. So there is this energy towards manifesting something that you have been thinking about of achieving. And again, it just feels very gentle to me. There is this manifesting type of energy here, but there is also this sense of reflection is needed, not rushing into things and working it out. I think it relates really about that a lot of, before we can manifest in the first place, we really need to figure out what we really want in life and what we really want from ourselves and what we really want from other people. And the preparation phase for manifesting really is just as important as the actual expression of what you want to manifest. So even though the energy is there, I wanted to manifest something, and the Princess of Cups certainly wants to jump into something, creating something beautiful, creating a beautiful environment that you love, or creating a relationship that you love. So there is this energy of wanting to go forward with it in terms of love and feeling emotionally connected. But the cards are saying don't rush into it, just reflect on it first before you make action, and make sure you create a clear vision before you dive in, because the Six of Swords in reverse really says, there's no need to dive in at this stage. It's about preparing yourself for this. So think about it, reflect on it, and then things will become clear, particularly with the star, because the star is just the beginning of such a beautiful, it's right at the end and at the beginning of manifesting the world and manifesting your life in a way. So manifestation in the subconscious first, and then the universe is giving you prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Very lovely. So prosperity is there, and I feel this prosperity has to do, it's not necessarily to do with money. I feel it is to do with maybe how you connect with people and the things you love in this life. It's more, I feel like the prosperity is on an emotional level this particular week, with this Princess of Cups, her cup being pretty full, her being really satisfied with it and peaceful. So the abundance is also about your heart connection in this week. I feel it's not just about money, although it can come, of course, it can come in many different ways. But don't underestimate just the sense of being completely happy in your heart center, in yourself, with the people, with your environment, and that prosperity that comes from there. So it's a very peaceful, gentle energy this week, where you maybe can rest a little bit and prepare yourself for what you want to achieve and manifest, and what needs to flow through you, what energy, to manifest. And just gently let it come together rather than being very pushy with it. So it's beautiful. It's really lovely, trusting energy that life can fall into place without you having to push very hard for it, and achieve, and be the star of your life. And think about that, really, about how that would manifest if you were the star of your own life, and how you could celebrate that. So very lovely energy, Aries, for you this week. And so I wish you a beautiful week, and I hope you enjoy every aspect of it. Now I can't remember if I said, but next week there is no reading, so just flow with this, and then hopefully I'll see you very soon again for a weekly reading after I come back from my break. So all the best to you, and I hope to see you very soon.